particles, molecules, atoms, and ions move from one region or area to another. These movements will depend on the number of these substances within the region. This area can be separated by a membrane or without a membrane. Welcome to our biology online class. This is Teacher Jeffrey. Today we will learn about movement of substances. Let's go! Our objectives are: number 1, describe the substances that are moving from a region or area of higher concentration to a region or area of lower concentration is called passive movement. Number 2, describe the substances moving from a region or area of lower concentration to a region or area of higher concentration is called active movement. Number 3, diffusion and osmosis are examples of passive movement, and active transport is an example of an active movement. Let us first start with the concentration of substances from one region or area. We will represent substances as circles and the region or area as rectangle to simplify the movement and how movement will come about. Concentration of substances. The region or area, as represented by the rectangle on the left side, has more number of substances than the right side. The left has 10 and the right has 4. So we describe the area on the left side with more substances as higher or greater concentration, and on the right, which has 4, as lower or lesser concentration. Let us not forget that the rectangle represents area or region where the substances are concentrated. Lastly are the substances involved. The substances involved are atoms, particles, molecules, and ions. Substances move by passive movement or by active movement. Let us discuss and understand each movement. Passive movement. It is a movement from a higher concentration to a lower concentration. This does not require energy as it goes down the concentration gradient. Diffusion and osmosis are examples of this kind of movement of substances. In passive movement, substances move to the right from an area of greater concentration to an area of lesser concentration down the concentration gradient. Movement will continue unless it reaches balance or equilibrium. Active movement. It is a movement from a lower concentration to a higher concentration. This requires energy as it goes up and against the concentration gradient. Active transport is an example of this kind of movement of substances. In active movement, substances move to the left from an area of lesser concentration to an area of greater concentration up and against the concentration gradient. Movement of substances will continue until it reaches equilibrium or balance. For our quick check, this is the question. Which is the movement of substances from a higher concentration to a lower concentration that occurs with or without a membrane? Is it A, active transport, B, evaporation, C, passive transport, D, transpiration? Write your answer in the comment box below. This is movement of substances. This ends our biology online class. This is Teacher Jeffrey. Always remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish.